Welcome to the Long Way Home India Special Part 2, where we travel from Shimla to Nakanda, Sangla and then on to Kalpa. It absolutely flogged down for our first ride, so we took refuge under shelter with some other locals until the rain eased. Travelling in the Himalayas means going into high altitudes, and on day one our guide Dheeraj led us up a narrow winding road to Hatu Peak at 3,400 metres. Mount Kosciuszko is 2,228 metres, but we handled this altitude well. As the weather was so wet on day one, we did not grab any riding footage, but the views awaiting us at our accommodation in Nakanda were stunning. The next day we left Nakanda and started to make our way to Sangla. We were learning that the roads in India are not just for cars, bikes and trucks. They are also used by cows, dogs, chickens and young and old pedestrians. The road conditions are variable with potholes, cutouts, boulders and rocks to dodge. With all of the road users, human and animal, and the road conditions, knowing where you are in space and time is vital to stay safe. We were now riding along the Baspa River and making our way up to Sangla. The road into Sangla takes you along a mountain with granite overhangs and steep drop-offs. The riding was incredible, as was the scenery. Arriving at Sangla, we knew we would be staying in a tent. I imagined a small canvas tent and was blown away by kinner camps. The native flora looked and smelt really nice, and the glacial mountain views were a fantastic setting to enjoy a few beers. The next morning we walked along the Baspa River. This river is so powerful you can hear the boulders slipping and moving in the water. We crossed the bridge and after passing some prayer stones, we walked along the other side of the river into Batsiri village. After stopping to admire a very young shepherd girl, we saddled up and wound our way along the Baspa River to Chitkul. Chitkul is the last village before the Chinese border and it is known for its clean air. In winter, the villagers move to lower altitude as Chitkul becomes covered in snow, making living in the village untenable. There was not much traffic on the way back, so it was safe to admire the stunning scenery as we cruised the road at a gentle pace. This was the only point of the tour where Gareth and I swapped bikes. We arrived back at camp and inspired by the majestic realm we were in, which Gareth and I decided to walk to a glacier we had spotted earlier that day. This involved walking back through Batsiri village before hiking through a glade. Each step we took meant we were reaching a higher altitude, and after around an hour of hiking, we needed to take regular breaks. Gareth and I were stuffed, so Rich went on, trying to reach the glacier as we rested. Rich did not quite get there, but the adventure of trying was well worth it. We passed a series of cairns and later learned they are used to prevent avalanches. Watching Gareth sitting atop a cairn created stunning images of the majestic Baspa Valley. Leaving Sangla, we headed for Rekongpao to obtain permits for the Spiti Valley. After some lunch, we wound our way up a mountain and arrived at Kalpa. We chatted with our crew, Suresh, Rahendra, Raju and Praveen as they carried out some maintenance on the bikes. Rich, Bill, Gareth and I walked around to Suicide Point before heading back to our hotel to watch the sun set over the stunning mountains collectively known as the Himalayas. Riding in and out of the Baspa Valley and spending a night in Kalpa, it had been an incredible few days. Join us for part 3 as we head to Nako and then on to Kaza.